You're listening to the Pace Radio Network, here at paceradio.net.
The views expressed by the individuals during this broadcast are their own opinions, and they may not be the same as those of their group or other organizations they may be involved with.
All medical advice during our broadcast is not a medical opinion and should be checked with your medical physician.
Yeah, you feel that? Welcome to the session. Let's vibe. Roll one up, let's take flight. Bass hits deep, ride the night. Smoking sound, it's paradise. High vibes only feeling right. High vibes, let it flow. Deep bass, watch it glow. Dub hits, rock and roll. We light it up and take it slow. Moonlight beams through the haze, blunt burn slow, lost in space. No stress here, just let go. Doktor High sets the show. Yeah, we vibing, we riding. Welcome to the High Vibe Session.
Hey, Can Fam, how are you today? Thanks for joining me. It's Doktor High. Welcome to High Vibes with Doktor High, episode 7. We got some cool music tonight. I think we're going to have some fun. I really enjoyed working it up. I've been working on a 30-song concept playlist in the trance, lo-fi, dub, hip-hop genre, and I'm really liking some of the music that's being generated here and put together. So tonight will kind of be songs all fitting within that genre. So we're going to look forward to it. So let's not delay much longer. First song, Sack Full of Dreams, is basically a story about starting off in the legacy market before legalization, doing your thing, hustling to make it happen. Making your transition to the legal market, and then finding your way to get into content creation and start interacting with the cannabis community and being out there to advocate and educate and help break the stigma for the plant. And so in a weird roundabout way, Sack Full of Dreams kind of follows the life I've lived. Cannabis has been a source of income for me for, wow, I'm going to say 30 years. For many years, it wasn't my sole source of income. I've always had jobs, but, since 2014, when I started selling accessories wholesale to head shops across Canada, I've been in what I consider to be the legal industry. 2018, when everything legalized, I started in my first licensed producer. I'm still working for a licensed producer, but in the interim, I've built my cannabis lifestyle brand, Doktor High, which is slowly starting to get some attention and get a little more community interaction since we started with the music. So that's fantastic. And so I digress. Sack Full of Dreams, kind of a story like mine. Enjoy.
Used to have a sack full of dreams. Now my name got weight in the scene. Used to pitch on corners, ducking under the law. Now I'm pitching verses, what you see is what I saw. Had a 10 sack in a notepad full of pain. Now it's pounds of flame and these lyrics hit the brain. Wore hand-me-down hoodies, now it's custom threads. Used to smoke in the dark, now I glow infrared. Bagged up my struggle in them sandwich bags. Now I'm breaking it down over vinyl tags. Ain't no silver spoons, just big lighters. Weed got realize the circle got tighter. And if they ain't believe, I can't blame them. But I still lit the flame and I still aim to tame it. Sack full of dreams, backpack of schemes. Turn Ziplocs into Spotify streams. One puff for the days I was broken wild. Now I'm floating on clouds with that crooked smile. Sack full of dreams, that's all I had. But I made it stretch like the last of the bag. Now I'm riding clean, speaking truth with pride. Just me, this mic, and Doktor High by my side. Used to spit bars just to drown my doubt. Now I sell them like eighths, watch the hustle sprout. These lyrics got weight, my story got depth. Every line hit like that first clean breath. Had homies fall off, caught in the game, but I stuck with the flame, let it sculpt my name. Grew from the gutter with a grinder and a prayer. Now I roll blessings, throw smoke in the air. You can't bottle this hunger, can't fake that strain. When you fight for a dream, you embrace that pain. This ain't rap, it's a seed that bloomed from a cracked sidewalk to a throne in bloom. Sack full of dreams that pack of schemes. Now I'm floating on clouds with that crooked smile. Just me, this mic, and Doktor High by my side. Dream, 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 dream.
Well, there it was, Sack Full of Dreams. What did you think? I like it. I think it's pretty good, and I do see some similarities in that story. All right, so moving on. I kind of like this one that's coming up, and I think you guys will too. It's psychedelic trance dubstep fusion. I know a lot of you out there are growers. I am not currently cultivating, although I work in a cultivation facility and I do handle a lot of plants and plant material. I'm not actually on the cultivation team. I'm working in post-production, so harvest through to handoff to the packaging department. Anyway, we all worked in grow rooms, a lot of us have, and sometimes when you're in there all by yourself with the hum of the fans and the buzzing of the lights and the rustling of the leaves between the plants, maybe there's some voices. Who's to say? But this song is called Voices in the Grow Room. Let's check it out.
I swear I just came in to check the pH levels. Then I heard it. A whisper in the fan hum. Fluorescence buzzing, jar still warm. Took 2 dabs, then the grow room transformed. Leaves started twitching, colas got bold. One plant turned to me and said, "You late, bro, the meeting's cold." I blinked 3 times, it didn't stop. The skunk humble one started beatboxing with the top. The sour D told me to respect her stem, and the gelato laughed like you ain't one of them. We gave you breath, now give us space. Don't overwater us when you're baked. Your playlist sucks, trim me right. Voices in the grow room speaking in leaves. Chlorophyll sermons through humidity. I thought I was God, but the green said nah. You just live here, we run the spa. Voices in the grow room, roots talk low. Told me secrets only stoners know. Don't fear the high, just follow the bloom. And tell Doktor High we need more room. The
Jack Hare said I'm stressed too much. Take 5 rips and lose that clutch. The purple punch told a story of war, how she lost 3 tops in a closet door. And then the lights dimmed down to red. The Durban spoke up like a prophet head. Every puff you take, every seed you sow is a prayer to the sky. Now move real slow. Feed me love, feed me love, but don't touch my pistols, fam. Voices in the grow room whispering real, taught me things no book could feel. Now I bow to the green when I roll my doom, and I never step loud in the grow room. I ain't tripping, you heard that too, right?
Voices in the grow room. I guess when they say our plants talk to us, maybe that's what they mean. Maybe that's how we understand what they need. Maybe it's a little bit of telepathic communication. Could be. That's for sure, because I know that people who are truly passionate about growing cannabis really have a feel for the plant. So, interesting connection, that's for sure. All right, so moving along, we're going to get into a song that's a little bit more angry. This next one is called X's and Extracts, and it's a breakup song, that's for sure. But fellas, if you got a dab queen, if you're with the queen of the extracts, be careful, because when she goes, she might leave you cold. X's and Extracts.
I left the host, I took the hash. He said I'd never leave, now he's rolling solo. Still looking for his torch like it's Marco Polo. Told him, baby, I'm sweet, then I took the stash. Left a note and the grinder full of broken ash. Got my rosin in a jar, got my rig in the back. Got his ego in my inbox, begging I come back. You can keep the lies in the Xbox game, but I'm taking the flame and the family strain. I'm not bitter, baby, I'm just lit. You lost me in your best concentrate kit. Love burned out, but I kept the wax. Now you're just another name in X's and Extracts. X's and Extracts. Left him cold, took the dab mat, banger, rig and gold. Said he'd teach me terps, now I school the sesh. Rolling big clouds with zero stress. X's and Extracts, left him cold. Took the dab mat, banger, rig and gold. Said he'd teach me terps, now I school the sesh. Rolling big clouds with zero stress. X's and Extracts, I don't regret. I took what mattered, he still ain't lit yet. Don't cry, boy, just blame the facts. You fumbled the queen of the extracts. He talking about closure, I sealed the jars. Stacked my slabs and healed my scars. Got new nails, fresh press in the case. Meanwhile, he's still looking for my trace. He posted memes, I post clouds. He ghosted first, now I'm ghosting loud. From heartache to heady, I made the leap. Turned my ex into resin and slept like a queen. He said I was cold, so I hit the cold start and dipped. X's and extracts left him shook. Took the turf pearls and the rig he booked. You fumbled the queen of the extracts. All love, all mine now.
So there was X's and extracts. Be careful with your heady glass, fellas. Ladies, play nice. No, that's it. That's fun. It's a little breakup song, a little aggressive, a little angry, but that's okay because we're just normal people. We just happen to be normal people that love weed and everything to do with weed. So we share the same stories with those who don't love weed. So there we go. All right, moving on to the next song. When I started doing this show, I didn't know what to call it. High Vibes with Dr. High came down to either that or the Dr. High experience. Basically, I created music to open for each name of the song, and then I decided on the show based upon the music. High Vibes sounded better than the Dr. High experience for this particular application. But the Dr. High experience is a hard driving rock and roll song that I happen to really love. So what I decided to do with that was turn it into a showcase for the Dr. High experience. So that's the next song we're going to play. All the imagery are the covers for my singles or designs from Dr. High AI Haze on Etsy, which is my art and apparel shop. So the Dr. High experience, rock and roll. Let's get into it.
Welcome to the next dimension. Prepare for the Dr. High experience. Bass kicks heavy, time to ride. 420 waves, we electrify. Frequency shift, we amplify. Dr. High's prescription vibes. Light it up, let it hit. Bass so deep, make you trip. AI dreams, beats don't quit. The Dr. High experience, this is it. Licks cut through the haze. Weed smoke thick, lost for days. AI visions, neon phase. One more dose and we elevate. Yeah. Yeah. You've been prescribed the experience. Heavy and rock, a time to ride. 420 waves, we electrify. Frequency shift, we amplify. Dr. High's prescription vibe. Light it up, let it hit. Bass so deep, make you trip. AI dreams, beats don't quit. The Dr. High experience, this is it. No licks cut through the haze. Weed smoke thick, lost for days. AI visions, neon phase. One more dose and we elevate. Yeah, you've been prescribed. Weed smoke thick, lost for days. AI visions, neon phase. One more dose and we elevate. Yeah.
Dr. High experience. You've just had it, and I hope you liked it. And if you liked any of those designs, I'd love it if you slipped on over to Dr. High AI Haze on Etsy and picked yourself up a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, a hoodie, coffee mug, piece of art for the wall. So many things to choose from. More than 600 original designs there for you. Make great gifts for anybody you know, any stoners in your life, whatever. It's perfect gifts. They're really great for that. Okay, so let's move along. We are about to move into something with a little different pace. I'm trying to make cannabis music that really fits the cannabis lifestyle. And like I said earlier, we're just people who love weed. So we have all the same life experiences other people have. We just have them with a little better frame of mind. That's all. So we fall in love too. And this next song is about a couple who fell in love while smoking their first joint together. 2 hits to fall in love. Let's check it out.
You lit it, smiled, and the rest is kind of a blur. 2 hits in, and I felt you there. Wasn't looking for much, just a light and some peace. Had a half-rolled J and a faded fleece. You passed by, laughed, said that's too loose. I smiled and said, wanna help it produce. I sat beside you, sparked with care. Wind in my curls, moon in the air. We passed it once, then once again. By the second hit, I forgot where I'd been. We didn't speak in full replies, but I saw the truth behind your eyes. No big words, just sky above. Took 2 hits to fall in love. 2 hits to fall in love. 1 joint to blur the lines. On 1 lighter lit the stars above and burned your name into mine. We didn't plan it, didn't need to. Just share the flame and let it through. Now every spark reminds me of how it took 2 hits to fall in love. I still remember how your fingers shook, or how the flame curved when I took that look. No pressure, no plan, just vibe and air, and a little Doktor High in the love we shared. We don't need music, this is the song. We don't need promises, just another hit and we belong. 2 hits to fall in love, and now you're every cloud above. One more, only if it's you.
That's that. 2 hits to fall in love. Gonna have to be careful when I'm smoking joint with other people anymore. You never know what can happen. I've been married since 1999. Got a great wife, 2 beautiful kids, had a lucky life, so I'm not looking to fall in love while I'm smoking a joint with anybody else. So there we go. Okay, so we all know that cannabis is good for anxiety and finding peace and inner peace and calmness. And we know nature is another great place to experience that sense of peace and calmness, especially if you're smoking a joint. So next song is a nice lo-fi trance experimental number. Female vocalist. It's called Leave Me Here. And it's all about dealing with anxiety and stress with cannabis. Let's get into it.
Didn't run away, I just followed the smoke. Found a trail in the trees where the noise don't reach. Tucked my phone in my bag, left the world on red. Lit a spliff with the sun, let the silence teach. Every puff pulled peace into my head. No sirens, no screams, just the breeze and the leaves. A lighter, a smile, and a strain called belief. Laid down my fear in a garden of green. Exhaled my past in a cloud unseen. If I go, let it be with the stars in bloom. And a joint in my hand by the light of the moon. Don't follow, don't fix, just let it be clear. I don't wanna leave, I wanna leave me here. Leave me here where the world don't bite, where the smoke curls slow and the dawn feels right. I don't need much, just the sky and the sky. A little bit of green and Doktor High by my side. Leave me here where the roots run deep, where the weight lifts off when the flowers speak. This ain't goodbye, it's a softer sound. Just leave me here where I'm finally found. I used to run from the quiet like it owed me pain. Now I sit in the still like it knows my name. Got a journal, a stray names and thoughts I keep. Got a hammock, a dream and a date with sleep. No clocks in this place, no reason to rush. I breathe like the wind, no shame, no hush. Let the world keep spinning with its screens and fear. I'm good with the fire and the green right here. I'm not lost, I'm aligned. I'm not stuck, I'm designed. Every hit rewrites the script. Every leaf a sacred gift. Leave me here where the world don't bite. Just leave me here where I'm finally found. Don't come find me. Find your own voice.
Well, I don't know about you, Canna fam, but I'm not feeling any stress or anxiety after Leave Me Here. That's a great song. I really like that one. So, moving on, we're going to change pace again, and we're going to get into some hip-hop trance for the heavy dabbers, the people who like to just ride it all the way to the heavens and take those big, big hits. It's called Gasp Gods.
You cough. We don't tap out, we pass respect. Gas gods hit till there's nothing left. We roll thick, we torch raw. Bong so big it come with law. Rings in the air like spell word cast. One hit from me, your future past. Call my rig the throne, cause I sit with pride. Turning lungs to legends, one sesh at a time. I don't talk, I token rain. Blood pressure drop, then rise again. Smoke crown, leaf staff, and a coffin made of hash. Gas gods, lungs like steel. Pull till it hurts, then pull for real. You say light, we say more. We ghost your puff and hit the floor. Gas gods certified, burning loud with Doktor High on the side. This ain't a game, it's divine intake. One breath from me and your knees might shake. Bong water glow like a holy pool. Pulled so hard I broke a rule. exhale paint like a mural divine. My cloud got flavors that change with time. You bring that loud, I bring the riot. Smell me coming, stay quiet. If your chest don't thump when the fire drops, then step aside, gasp, God's got spots. It's not that we don't feel the hit, we just ride it to the heavens. Gas, God's lungs like steel, burning loud with Doktor High on the side. I told you, don't hit it like a mortal. To the heavens. Gas, God's lungs like steel, burning loud with Doktor High on the side. I told you, don't hit it like a mortal.
There we have it. Gasp Gods. All right, so there are a lot of experiences you can have when you consume cannabis over the years. And sometimes you smoke something that perhaps might give you some paranoia. Perhaps you've taken a larger dose of edibles than you should have, or smoked a strain that had really high terpene that doesn't necessarily agree with you. And you start to experience anxiety, feel a bit paranoid. So this next song, Smoke Signals, is kind of about that experience. It's experimental dub hop glitch. It's got a cool little beat to it. The lyrics are great. The vocals are great. So let's enjoy Smoke Signals.
I was just trying to chill.
But then the smoke started talking. Rolled up solo, lights down low. Joint burning like a tail, I know. Hit once, sound got weird. Fridge hum turned into a chant I feared. My phone blinked off, the clock moved twice. My cat blinked sideways, that wasn't nice. Every puff opened a channel deep, where the silence started to speak. Code in the smoke, whispers in the ash. You tune this session, who broadcast this stash? Stone signals, they coming through. In the curl of the haze in the lightless room. Words in the wind, beats in the breeze. I think Doktor High just emailed my dreams. Stone signals, I can't explain, but this sativa picked up a plane. Broadcast bongs and frequency fears. It's loud in here, but nobody hears. I turned off the fan, still heard a beat, like jungle drums in a concrete street. My thoughts spelled things in Morse code loops, and the ashtray answered with cosmic truth. The lighter coughed, the grinder spoke, said you ain't alone, just properly woke. So I leaned in deeper, eyes like glass, talking to ghosts made of cherry gas. Turn the dial, inhale the file. This isn't weed, this is a message. Stone signals, I see the grid, I see the code in the hits I did. Don't need truth, Don't need math, just the smoke trail and the doctor's path. If the aliens come, I'll pass it first. Then the smoke started talking.
I'll pass it first.
Well, that was Stone Signals. I love that. That sounds so good in the car, turned up loud, just vibrates all the way through. And I'll tell you what, if you want to listen to Dr. High music in the car or on the beach or anywhere you are, it's available on all major streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, iTunes, Deezer, Shazam, YouTube. If you like the videos and you're having a party and you got a big screen TV, if you go to Dr. High Music on YouTube, there's about 50 videos there now. Every song's got the video. It's perfect for parties. Just throw it on in the background. You got the music happening while people are sitting around. They got something they can watch. All the words are there. So, and some of these songs are great to sing along to. So there we are. All right, let's get into our next song. Wake and bake is important to us all. It's a ritual that we hold dear in the cannabis community. And this next song is all about a young lady's morning routine. Don't talk to me before I'm high, she says. But once I'm high, we're good to go. High by 9.
Don't talk to me, slip that and bake. Seriously, don't.
Alarm going off, eyes crusty as hell. Coffee on drip, but that ain't my spell. I need a little green just to start my flow. Can't handle people till I'm puffing slow. Phone blowing up, boss on red. Cat wants food and my plant needs fed. I love you, babe, but please don't go. Not before you roll up my morning glow. I don't want tea, I don't want toast. I want that joint that I love the most. 1 toke, 2 kiss, 3 dance move. Put the lighter in gear and let the vibe groove. Weed me up before you go, go. Don't leave me dry and solo. I need that burn to face the day. You light me up, I'll float away. Weed me up before you go, go. Don't hit the street without the mojo. I'm not that sweet without my strain. Just 1 little hit to fix my brain. Yeah, yeah. I got a playlist and a pancake pan, but nothing hits right till I'm rolling the gram. I don't need hugs, I don't need zen. I need a fat J and my house coat again. Forget your kiss, just pass the flame. I'll spark the mood, then remember your name. We can talk life after I'm high. Till then, don't ask me why I cry. It's a love song to my sativa stray. She lifts me up and ease the pain. You can take the keys, you can take the car, but leave the grinder. That's where the stars are. Weed me up before you go, go. Just 1 little hit to fix my brain. You didn't light it, so I quit my job.
There it is. High by 9. I know I usually am. I don't know about you, but yeah, if I'm not at work, which I'm not 3 days a week, I'm working on Doktor High. I'm definitely high by 9 because I love to do what I do. I smoke all day long between my vape pens and my rocket pops and my own joints, and I stay high. I love it. And when I'm at work, the days that I work, I use edibles. So I try to stay high, and I'm usually high by 9. All right, so let's move on. I'm sure it's happened to you. I know it's happened to me. You got things you need to get done that day, a couple of little plans, maybe some work around the house, some chores, things like that. You get up, you smoke that first big bat of the morning, you have a coffee, and you change your mind. I really wanted to get that done, but I'm pretty comfortable where I am right now. So sometimes when the chronic calls, you have to pick up, you have to answer, and you have to enjoy the chronic calls. Let's do it.
I was minding my business.
Then the chronic kill. Wake and bake was not the plan, but that jar opened up like it understands. Lemon haze whispering sweet in my ear said, call your boss, bro, disappear. Rode one fat like the 90s back, put a beat on loop, and I never looked back. Shades on inside, ashtray full, grew a forest in my chest off a single pull. Don't ask me questions if the buds speak louder. Got a half ounce left and I'm feeling prouder. You bring the snacks, I bring the flame. If you hear a knock, it's the weed calling your name. The chronic called, I had to pick up. Gave me green advice in a platinum cup. Said don't chase clout, just roll that fire. And say you were coached by Doktor High, sire. The chronic called, left a voicemail too. Grab a rapper lighter and your realest crew. No stress, no shoes, just sun and sound. Blowing O's while the world spins round. Two-step in the garden, hoodie on lean. Backyard funk, my sesh stay clean. Puffin' the parliament, spinning Snoop. Got a J so thick it got its own group. Laughed so hard I forgot my name. Tried to hit it twice and the rig said shame. So I hit it thrice cause I don't obey. If it ain't fire, it don't get played. This one's for the kush calls you always answer. And the friends who never show up empty-handed. The chronic called, I had to pick up. Gave me green advice in a platinum cup. And say you were coached by Doktor High, sire. If the weed ever calls you, answer every time.
Calls you, answer every time. If the weed ever calls you, answer every time.
Well, there you have it. What I would call sage advice. If the weed ever calls you, answer every time. Doktor High knows what he's talking about. Always pick up that call. from the Chronic. All right, let's slow things down a little bit again. Let's go back to a little bit of a love song. A couple who are separated for whatever reason, be it a work trip, be it perhaps he works in the oil fields and she lives in the city and he's gone on the contract, or perhaps he's in the military. Could be many different reasons that they would be separated, but it's about thinking about each other through the experience of getting high. Something that they shared together. They enjoyed smoking together. It was a ritual that bonded them. So while they're apart, the bond continues, although they're smoking alone. Stay lit, my love.
I left the lighter on the windowsill, so you know I'm still burning. We don't need words when the flame still glows. You're the spark in my lungs when the cold wind blows. Your shirt still smells like cherry pie, and I light up slow when I close my eyes. You roll like a poet, pass like a king, taught me how to inhale everything. Now even the silence feels like you, wrapped in smoke, soft and true. And when the night gets loud with the world outside, just spark that green and feel me glide. You'll find me there between each breath, where love burns slow and forgets death. Stay lit, my love, don't fade tonight. Be the ember that outshines light. If your hands feel cold and your heart feels rough, just remember we're fire and fire's enough. Stay lit, my love, stay high and warm. Even when we're caught in the quiet storm, I'll meet you there in the smoke above. Signed and sealed, Doktor High with love. I packed your favorite just in case, labeled it home in that velvet case. If the world goes gray or your joy goes thin, just twist it tight and let me in. No maps needed when the high's divine, just follow the rhythm, hit the line. We're two tokes dancing on parallel planes, calling each other by cloud and name. You don't need me near to feel my flame, just roll the truth and call my name. Love like ours don't burn away, it just turns to smoke and finds its way. Stay lit, my love, don't fade tonight. I'll meet you there in the smoke above. Signed and sealed, Doktor High with love. You live your way. Wherever you blaze, I bloom.
That was it. Stay lit, my love. If you've ever had the experience of being separated from your loved one, your partner, and you perhaps talked on the telephone while smoking a joint at the same time, or whatever the case may be, I'm sure that story was relatable to you. All right, well, we've reached the point where we're at our last song of the night. So I wanted to throw in a song that you may have seen before. It was in episode 1 of High Vibes with Doktor High, one of my personal favorites, about a strong woman who does it on her own. She's rolling alone with a joint and a dream. Here we go. Rolling alone. Let's get it on.
Smoke curls like a ribbon in the midnight air. I exhale the weight of a world that don't care. Ain't nobody
knock at my door. Just me in this moment, I don't need more. City lights flicker like ghosts in the sky. Take another hit, let my troubles float by. A sip of red wine, a song on repeat. I close my eyes, let the rhythm sink deep. They say a woman ain't whole on her own, but I got peace in my heart and a fire in my bones. No empty words, no hands to hold, just me and my smoke and a heart full of gold. I don't need nobody, just a lighter and a song, rolling alone where I belong. A little moonlight, a little red wine, burning slow, just taking my time. I don't need nobody, just a joint and a dream, blowing away what I don't need. A little freedom, a little release, rolling alone. I got all that I need. Feet on the dashboard, driving nowhere slow. Radio hums like a voice that knows. Every mile another piece of the past, fading away like smoke on glass. I ain't waiting, I ain't wishing. I don't need saving, I don't need fixing. Love might be sweet, but solitude's strong. A woman like me learns to carry on. They say a woman ain't whole on her own, but I got peace in my heart and a fire in my bones. No empty words, no hands to hold, just me and my smoke and a heart full of gold. I don't need nobody, just a lighter and a song, rolling alone where I belong. A little moonlight, a little red wine, burning slow, just taking my time. I don't need nobody, just a joint and a dream, blowing away what I don't need. A little freedom, a little release, rolling alone. I got all that I need. Maybe love will find me down the road, but tonight I let the embers glow. No rush, no race, no weight to bear, just a little more smoke in the midnight air. I don't need nobody, just a lighter and a song, rolling alone where I belong. A little moonlight, a little red wine, burning slow, just taking my time. I don't need nobody, just a joint and a dream, blowing away what I don't need. A little freedom, a little release, rolling alone. I got all that I need.
And that was it, Rolling Alone. I like that song. I like it a lot. I like the kind of woman it represents. I like the style of music. I like the story. I hope you guys did too. Well, that's going to wrap it up for episode 7 of High Vibes with Dr. High. Thank you so much for spending some time with me tonight. It's always a pleasure to be here, to be bringing you this music, to be creating this music for you guys. I really want it to have an impact within the community because they're songs, yes, but if you listen to the lyrics, there are messages in there. There's knowledge, there's learning, there's history. There are so many things in these songs. It's just that it bypasses your conscious mind, right? Because it's the music. It's the way it's being delivered. So, hopefully we're going to have a good shot. If you like the shirt that I'm wearing or you're curious about any of the Dr. High apparel, check out Dr. High AI Hayes on Etsy. If you know anybody who's dealing with a medical condition, newly diagnosed, and you think that cannabis might be beneficial for them, but they're not quite sure about it, there are my books under drhigh.ca on Amazon. beginner's guides to cannabis and specific medical conditions, 27 in all. And of course, if you love the music, you can find me on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube, all over the place. And if you want to use the videos, if you're having a party or you just want to throw them on the background in the house while you're cleaning or gardening or doing whatever you're doing, check out Doktor High Music on YouTube. There's about 50 videos there now. Keep you going for a few hours. And that's it. Once again, thank you so much for stopping by, hanging out with me, and we'll see you next week. Thanks, CannaFam. Be safe. High vibes only.
Yeah, you feel that? Welcome to the session. Let's vibe. Roll one up, let's take flight. Bass hits deep, ride the night. Smoking sound, it's paradise. High vibes only, feeling right. High vibes, let it flow. Deep bass, watch it glow. Dub hits, rock and roll. We light it up and take it slow.
Doktor High is a Pace Radio Network content provider. You're listening to the Pace Radio Network here at paceradio.net.
The opinions of the individuals during this broadcast are their own, and may not be the opinions of their group or other organizations they may be involved with. All medical advice during our broadcast is not a medical opinion and should be checked with your medical physician.
Enjoy the buzz of legalization with Campbellford Lifestyle Shop. From lights to plant nutrients, books, consumption accessories, and more. We've got all your basics to grow or consume cannabis. Visit our info center or take a look at our piercing services and body jewelry, now available in-store through Campbellford Lifestyle Shop. 17 Bridge Street West, Campbellford.
Limestone City Hydroponics is Kingston, Ontario's hydroponics shop. Take your growing to the next level and create the optimal environment with a tent kit, or maximize your yield with an ebb and flow flood table kit. Either way, Limestone City Hydroponics has more sizes and options to fit your needs. Are you looking for the power of the sun that adapts to your budget? Then look no further, as they have professional grow lighting. They have indoor grow systems that are easy and cost effective, with many options to fit your living space and lifestyle. Cultivate your growing potential. We have everything you need to succeed. And if you can't make it to the store, they offer local delivery to the greater Kingston area. Remember, when you're looking for experts to help you grow, then look no further than the locally owned Limestone City Hydroponics, 105 Sunderland Drive in Kingston, Ontario. Call them at 613-548-0420. We are people advocating cannabis education here at paceradio.net.